In this video, I'm going to show you how to add voiceover to your Google Slides. First, I will show you a Google slide with voiceover added. And one very important reason you might want to add this voiceover. And this voiceover is also called narration sometimes, because what you are doing is actually you are explaining your presentation and you are creating an audio file, and then you are saving that audio file in your Google Slide presentation. But there are few things you should understand when you are doing this, and there are many ways to add this voiceover to Google Slides, but I will be showing you a very simple method, which is by using your mobile phone, because most of us, if not all, have mobile phones, and I will show you both by using an iPhone and using an Android phone how to create this audio file and then how to insert this into your Google Slide presentations. So let's get started after a short break. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Tahir, and if this is your first time, please hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video on this channel. Now there are three main reasons you might want to add a voiceover. The first is that it looks professional because now your voice is added to your presentation slides. But the most important reason is mentioned at point 2, which is that this method is one of the easiest alternative of creating video lectures. And this method mimics the behavior of a video lecture because you are showing something and you are speaking at the same time. But adding voiceover to a presentation is much easier and much less time consuming than creating a video, because you just have to create an audio file. And this method became very popular in 2018 and 19, and most teachers started using this voiceover method instead of creating videos. Although in 2021 video creation has also become relatively simple, but for some still this method is very good. And another reason learning this method is good because you might want to add a background music to your slides, and that is also possible using the same method which I am going to show you in a minute. Now the method in a nutshell is explained on this slide. Basically you only need one audio file which should be in .mp3 or .wav formats. So these are the two formats. So Google Slides currently handles these two audio formats, mp3 or WAV. Now to get an audio file, you either need a microphone where you can record the audio, or you need a mobile phone. And in mobile phone applications, you have the ability to edit this audio file as well, which I am going to show you in a minute. So now I'm going to show you an example. This is an example slide and it has some text which I have narrated, and I have created an audio file. And I will show you in a minute how I created this audio file. This is the audio file which I have created, and I have named it as audio slide 1. And make sure that you name in a specific order so that you don't mix up the files. And now what I have to do is I have to go into my Google Drive, which is associated with the same account in which I want to open the slides, and I have to upload that audio file into my Google Drive first, because Google Slides only allow to insert audio files from Google Drive. To do that, I click on New and File Upload, and now I select this file and click Open. Now my file is getting uploaded to my Google Drive, and I will see this green circle with a tick when it is uploaded, and this is the file. Once the file is in my Google Drive, and this is my presentation, and this is the slide where I want to put the narration, a voiceover. So I simply click on Insert and Audio, and this is my file. So I click on this file and I click Select, and now the file will be inserted inside my slide. I have to put it at an appropriate place. So let's say I put it right here. Now a speaker sign will appear, and now I can run this and I can check this, and let me move myself towards left. So once I have tested it, now I look at some of the options I have for this voiceover. and these options are available on this format options area. For example, by default this on click is selected, and it means that if someone plays your presentation as a presenter, they will have to click and then the audio will be played. If you want this audio to be played on auto as soon as somebody enters into presenter mode, you can check this one automatically. Of course, they will be able to change it, but you can adjust the default volume level. And if you don't want this icon to be shown during the presentation, you can check this hide the icon while presenting. And you can use this loop audio to put some background music or any background effect into your presentation. You just insert an audio file, and then for that audio file you check this hide icon, and then you can loop. So these are some of the audio playback options you have. And now let's see how you can create an MP3 file using your mobile phone. And now this is the most important step to record your voiceover. And one suggestion is that don't use any of the online voice recorders, because they do not work. They might work once or twice, but they will not work. And we all have this mobile phone, so the quality of mobile phone's microphone is excellent and you can record. Now the best practice is that before you record, you put the script in front of you, or just put the Google slide in front of you which you want to explain, and explain as normal once you have started the application. And the application which I use on iPhone is in this extras. Normally it is installed, if not you can install it, it's free. Voice memos. So I click on voice memos, and I have deleted all previous recordings. So if I click on all recordings, there is no recording here. And when you install first time, you will see this blank page as well. And now I have opened my Google slide in front of me, and I want to start the recording. So I click on this red button and I will start reading my slide. Adding a voiceover to Google Slides involves 4 major steps. In the first step, you record your voice about a particular slide. In the second step, you edit it. In the third step, you get a MP3 or WAV file, and finally you have to upload this file to your Google Drive which is associated with your Google Slides account. Then I press this small button, and now this is my recording. I can click on this and it will be played. So once you have checked all that, now you can edit this as well. To edit, you click on these 3 dots on the left hand side. So I click on these, and there are few options. The first I want to use is edit recording. So I click on edit recording, and now I have this recording in front of me, and as you can see that the time is in seconds. So it is 32.49 seconds. So it is very accurate. Now if you want to replace any word, you can play to your Google Drive. And now let's say I want to replace this word associated. Instead of this word, I want to say some other word, for example attached. So I play this. So instead of associated, I want attached. So I put my needle here, and now I want to replace. As soon as I hit replace, it will start recording. So I should be quick in saying attached. So I click on this and I immediately say attached. And now I pause it, and now I play it again, and the word has been replaced. So this is when you have said something wrong, you can replace that word. And if I click on this little blue rectangle which is trim sign, so I click on that, and at the top you will see this trim, and now I can either trim or delete. And the difference between trim and delete is, if you look at the bottom, you will see a yellow bar, and there are arrows at both ends. So I can drag this, and let's say I put it in the middle, and I can play it. So if I want to delete only this portion which is yellow, I click delete. But if I click trim, then everything on both sides of this yellow will be trimmed. So I don't want to trim, I want to delete this central part. So I click delete, and that part has been deleted. Now in order to trim, if you look carefully, I have not said anything in the beginning and at the end. So I want to remove that empty portion, so I bring this yellow part inside from both sides, and now if I click trim, both ends will be trimmed. All the portion within this yellow area will be retained, and from the right and left it will be trimmed. So I click trimmed, and now I have removed that blank portions from the beginning and from the end. I can play it and I can see now it's 100% correct, and now I click save. And if I want to edit the name of this file, I can click on the name and I can edit it to an appropriate name, and now I click done at the bottom right, and this is my file now. Now this file is not an MP3 file, this is iPhone's own format, but it's not a problem. And now in order to save this file, I click on this file and then I click on these three dots, and now the simplest method is to send this to you as an email attachment. If you have your Google Drive attached and you have your Google Drive application on your iPhone, you can save this to Google Drive directly by clicking on Save to Files and then selecting this Google Drive, and then you can simply click Save, and this will be saved. And as you can see here that the format is .m4a and you want MP3. It's very simple. You just go on to your Google Drive, you change the extension from .m4a to .mp3 and it will work. You don't have to use any online converter or anything. Simply change the extension from M4A, which is iPhone's format, to .mp3 and it will work fine. If you don't have your Google Drive attached with your iPhone, you can send this to you via email. Click on this share and then you move towards right and you will see this more sign and three dots. You click on this and here is my Gmail application. I click on that, and now as you can see that file has been attached at the bottom, and now I can type my email in the to area and I click on this blue arrow at the top right and I got this email at the top. Now I will get this attachment. I can save to my computer. I can change the extension to MP3 or WAV and it will work fine. On Android devices, you have some applications like voice recorder. This is Samsung voice recorder and it has a similar feature. There is a button here, you click on that and then you can keep talking and it will record your audio. Once done, you click on the right button and now it will give you this option. You select the file name, you click on save and it will be saved. Now then if I click on that and I want to edit it, I can click on these three dots and I can click edit. And I get the same type of features. As you can see, there is a scissor on the bottom right and I can trim whatever I want, similar features. And also when you save, the extension of Android is also not MP3. You simply change the extension and it will work. So this is it about this video. I hope that now you will be able to add voiceover to your Google Slides and save some time creating lectures and presentations for your audience. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching and see you next time.